If you're like me, you've probably found yourself getting caught in the same cycle again and again. Every time an Apple event is on the horizon, I start to wonder, will this finally be the year we see the long-rumored new Apple TV 4K? I start scrolling through leaks, reading rumor blogs, watching predictions, and convincing myself that this time it's going to happen. And yet, almost like clockwork, Tim Cook takes the stage. Apple unveils new iPhones, new AirPods, maybe a new Apple Watch, and then the event ends without even a passing mention of Apple's dedicated streaming device. And yes, once again, the cycle has repeated itself. Apple's latest keynote, the so-called awe-dropping Apple event of 2025, delivered on many fronts. We got the highly anticipated iPhone 17 lineup, including the futuristic iPhone 17 Air, plus the new AirPods Pro 3 with major design changes and health sensors. But when it came to the Apple TV 4K, Apple remained completely silent. No teaser, no roadmap, no one more thing, nothing. So the question becomes, why is Apple holding back on this device? And more importantly, when will we finally see the next generation Apple TV 4K, a device that can catch up with the AI-powered ultra-fast streaming boxes being rolled out by Apple's biggest competitors? Let's dive deep into everything we know, everything we can predict, and why the absence of this device is starting to feel like a massive blind spot in Apple's otherwise cutting-edge ecosystem. The long wait, why fans are frustrated. The last true refresh of the Apple TV 4K came in 2022, and at the time, it was an impressive upgrade. It brought HDR10+ support, better energy efficiency, and performance driven by the A15 Bionic chip, which was the same chip used in the iPhone 13 lineup. But fast forward to 2025, and that chip is now 3 generations behind. For context, Apple is currently shipping the A19 Pro inside the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which absolutely dwarfs the performance of the A15. This means that the current Apple TV 4K 2022 model is not only underpowered compared to Apple's latest devices, but also incapable of supporting Apple Intelligence, Apple's new AI platform that integrates across iPhone, iPad, and Mac. That alone makes the device feel outdated, because we're now in an era where AI is central to how people consume media, organize their digital lives, and discover new content. Meanwhile, Apple's rivals are not standing still. Samsung has Vision AI embedded into its 2025 smart TVs, offering adaptive content recommendations and even automatic picture tuning based on your environment. Google has doubled down with Gemini AI on its Google TV platform, making search and personalized recommendations smarter than ever. Amazon's Fire TV Stick 4K Max now comes with Alexa AI enhancements, advanced upscaling, and immersive Dolby Atmos Plus vision support that feels ahead of the curve. Against that backdrop, the Apple TV 4K looks like a powerful device for its time, but one that has now fallen behind. Why Apple may be delaying the Apple TV 4K 2025? So why hasn't Apple refreshed the streamer? I see a few possible reasons. Apple Intelligence integration isn't ready. Yet Apple has marketed Apple Intelligence as the next big leap in personal computing. It's not just Siri 2.0, it's a full-on assistant that learns from your behavior, organizes your digital content, and offers live contextual help. For iPhones and Macs, this makes sense immediately. But for a streaming device, Apple has to rethink how AI should work. Do you really want AI recommending TV shows? Or should it go further, adjusting sound based on your hearing profile, fine-tuning HDR based on your room lighting, or syncing seamlessly with your Apple Vision headset? My theory is that Apple wants the next Apple TV 4K to be a true AI-powered living room hub, and it isn't ready to launch that until the experience feels polished. Focus on other products. Apple's 2025 roadmap is already packed. Between the iPhone 17, the Apple Watch Ultra 3, the MacBook Air with M5 chip, and the continued push for Apple Vision Pro 2, the Apple TV may simply not be a top priority. The current model still sells. Well, despite being 3 years old, the 2022 Apple TV 4K still dominates in customer satisfaction. It continues to win awards for reliability, app support, and integration with Apple's ecosystem. From Apple's perspective, there's no urgent need to fix something that isn't broken. What a new Apple TV 4K needs to compete, that said. When Apple does release the next model, here's what it absolutely needs to bring to the table if it wants to stand out in 2025. 1. A modern processor. A17, A18, or even A19, the current A15 chip is outdated. A bump to at least the A17 Bionic, or even better, An A18 or A19 would dramatically improve responsiveness, allow for Apple Intelligence, and extend the lifespan of the device for another 4 to 5 years. 2. Enhanced picture quality, 8K, HDR, and dynamic mode. With 8K TVs becoming more mainstream, Apple needs to prepare for the future. Even if it's just upscale support, the next Apple TV should deliver crystal-clear visuals that rival NVIDIA's Shield TV Pro or Samsung's AI-powered streaming features. 3. Immersive audio upgrades. Dolby Atmos is great, but Apple could go further. Imagine personalized audio tuning, spatial audio integration with AirPods Pro 3, or dynamic EQ that adjusts automatically to the type of content you're watching. 4. Deep AI features with Apple Intelligence. This is the big one. Instead of just serving as a box for Netflix and Apple TV+, the new streamer could recommend content based on your mood or time of day, sync watch lists across devices using AI context, auto-adjust captions, language and sound for accessibility. 5. Gaming improvements. Apple Arcade continues to expand, but gaming on Apple TV has never fully taken off. With a stronger processor and better GPU support, Apple could finally position the device as a casual gaming console for families, especially if paired with Apple's upcoming gaming controller patents. Apple TV versus the competition in 2025. Let's compare Apple's current 2022 model to its rivals. Google TV 2025. Integrated Gemini AI, instant search, excellent recommendations, low price point. Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Max 2025. Dirt cheap, Dolby Atmos plus Vision. Alexa voice controls with AI Smart's NVIDIA Shield TV Pro. Still the king of upscaling. Beloved by home theater enthusiasts, Samsung Smart TVs, built-in AI, no external box needed, massive ecosystem. The Apple TV 4K stands out in ecosystem integration and premium build, but without AI and processor updates, it risks feeling like an expensive option for loyalists rather than the best option overall. When could the Apple TV 4K 2025 finally launch? Based on Apple's release history, the most realistic windows are late 2025 holiday season. Apple could surprise us with a small fall event or a press release drop. Spring 2026, more likely. By then, Apple Intelligence will be fully rolled out across all major devices, and the Apple TV 4K could join that wave. Final thoughts? Is the wait worth it? Yes, I'm disappointed, again. But maybe Apple is playing the long game here. A simple spec bump wouldn't feel exciting, and Apple knows that. If the next Apple TV 4K is going to matter, it needs to be more than a faster streaming box. It needs to redefine what a streaming hub can be in an AI-driven world. Until then, we're stuck with the 2022 model. Still excellent, still reliable, still the best for Apple ecosystem users, but undeniably showing its age. The next Apple TV 4K could be the product that brings Apple's intelligence-driven vision into the living room. The question is just how much longer we're going to have to wait. So, are you still waiting for the Apple TV 4K 2025? Do you think Apple is making a mistake by delaying it, or do you believe they're saving it for a huge AI-driven launch? Drop your thoughts below, because I want to hear how much patience you still have left for this streamer.